This was started way back, the first Dan meeting was in 1995. The reason we had that meeting in 1995, Sid Baker and John Pangborn and myself called together 30 very, very capable individuals to start the first Dan think tank and to start us on the track that we're on now, which has brought about the recovery of lots of kids. A major incentive for our doing that was a couple of telephone calls I got starting in about 1993 or so from a mother in Southern California named Cindy Goldenberg. Cindy called me up and she said, Dr. Rimland, I want to tell you that I have an autistic child and I'm determined to bring about his recovery. I've seen 39 doctors so far and I've spent $39,000 and none of them has been able to help me. I said, well, just keep fighting. There are ways of helping the kids and we'll find them and so forth. I gave her a little pep talk. I got a phone call from her again a few months later. She said, I'm the mother that called you that said that I'd seen 39 doctors who did not help me. I found the 40th doctor, and he not only has helped me, but he's cured my child. And the 40th doctor was Dr. Sudhir Gupta, professor of medicine at UC Irvine, and he's here this morning, and I'm going to introduce him in just a moment. Cindy Goldenberg and her recovered autistic child are also here.
This is like old home week, and I can't believe 10 years has gone by. I think back 10 years ago when I first got my nose powdered and I got on television, how happy I was to pronounce to the world that my child not only was cured, he was better, and that there is recovery, and that the vaccines, everything that had damaged my boy had been returned to a normal state. And I had all this information, and I remember thinking, you know, I've worked so hard in the first few years. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have internet or anything like that. And I got this little Xerox paper that said the Autism Institute. And if I didn't have that, and if I didn't have you, Dr. Rimland, I would not be here and Garrett would not be where he was, because you gave me direction and hope and told me exactly what to go do. And even though a lot of the things like what you're doing are like trial and error, it was, at least to me, as I look back, it's about courage. Like the lady here before was talking about standing up. It was about the passion and the courage. And I thought, if this man has dedicated his life, I'll be damned if I don't. So I went out and I tried and did all the things that he talked about. And I knew that I had a normal, healthy boy who was changed after the MMR. I had lab tests to prove it. And this, Dr. Gupta, you don't know. I got to my darkest hour after 9 months, and I know what you all go through. I threw in the towel. And as I drove home from a doctor who was very good, and he was my ally, and I took him all the papers from the research institute, and I said, try for mercury, try for this, try for that. He would tell me, go home, let Garrett's arms heal. You're pricking him too much. We're doing too many blood tests. Well, as I drove home, I remember crying and thinking, I don't want to take another breath. And I went home, and I put him down for a nap. And I said, I'm not going to give up. And I started over, and I called neuroimmunologists and all these people, and I said, I'll just pay you to hear me and listen to my story that I know my son can be better. And an angel answered the phone. And it was Dr. Gupta, and his secretary was out, and he picked up the phone, and he said, like, calm down, and yes, the immune system, it can affect behavior. Why don't you bring him in? And to make a long story short, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bernie, I feel privileged to be invited to this special session. This gave me the opportunity to meet Cindy as well as Garrett after a long, long time. When I saw he was shorter than me, now you see. It's terrific to see that, and I think it gives you a message to all of you here that there is a hope that these children can recover. And out there during these next 2 or 3 days, you'll be hearing from the expert who are trying to help these children. And with each of these modalities, there will be children who will recover. And at this stage, there's no single modality which really cure these children because there are a number of causes for this disease. There are a number of factors that contribute to it. And therefore, what you have to do is that in a methodological way, in a systematic way, you go through these exercises and try one treatment after another. And sometimes you have to try perhaps more than one at a time and keep hope. That's the most important thing is. And always remember, the earlier you start the treatment, no matter what treatment you start, earlier you start the treatment, the better chances you have that those children will recover. So again, I just don't want to take too much time. I just want to thank you, Bernie, and thank you all for coming here and try to gain as much as knowledge from the speakers during this meeting. And Cindy and Garrett, thank you very much. I haven't seen you for so long.
Something to say to you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here today. And not only is it a pleasure to be here, it's also a huge honor for me to be standing here as I talk to you all right now. Ever since I was a little boy, I only have good memories. I played a lot of sports, like soccer, hockey, and baseball. I had good friends, and I did well in school. And I even got on the honor roll a few times. And today, I'm a junior at Dana Hills High School. I enjoy my classes. I enjoy going to school dances and driving my new car that I just bought recently. But my passion, my true passion, is filmmaking. I've always enjoyed making music videos and also doing special effects for short films. I'm even taking a film class at Saddleback College right now to get the credit I need so that way I can pursue my dream of attending USC Film School. Yet I don't think any of this would have been possible if it wasn't for Dr. Bernard Remlin and Dr. Gupta, who are standing right here next to me, giving my mom hope and direction. And so I thank you too. Thank you.
As you know, Lou Diamond Phillips, to his great disappointment, was not able to come. However, we're going to do as much as we can to emulate the wonderful job he did last year in introducing the recovered kids and their parents to the audience. And I guess they're ready to come down and greet us here. They're being led by Steve Edelson and Stan Kurtz. Well, I guess Steve is going to stay back there. Stan is coming down the aisle along with the parents and the kids. One of the kids is his.
A year and a half ago, I was out in the audience, and I remember sitting there, and other people talking about the recovered kids, and I was walking in really lost to begin with, and then, you hear this, and you just think, I would do anything for that to be me. And a year and a half later, I get my son back, and I get to be here with all these kids and with you. And that is just an amazing, amazing thing. And some of you here will have extraordinary, I can assure you, extraordinary times in moving your kids ahead. And I can assure you that Steve asked me actually the other day. He said, "Are you gonna be in this for the long haul and helping us out?" Because I volunteer a lot, and if the microphone didn't work, I wouldn't know who to go to. And I said, I'm just going to be in it for as long as we've got kids to recover. And hopefully, that won't be too long. What's your name? What's your name? Uh-oh. Look at me. I'm over here. Oh, thank you. Let me hold you. What's your name? Oh, what's your name, handsome? Ethan. How old are you?
4.
4. And when's your birthday?
On June 18th.
June 18th. What's your teacher's name?
Teacher Cheryl.
Teacher Cheryl. And what about your old teacher? Who was your old teacher?
Teacher Phyllis.
And where'd Teacher Phyllis go?
She moved.
And what are you going to do for Halloween?
A cat.
A cat? Do you like cats?
Yeah.
Do you have a cat? What's your cat's name? No?
Taffy.
Taffy, that's right.
Taffy.
And what does Taffy eat?
Food. Cat food.
Cat food. Very good. And what's Mommy going to be for Halloween?
A witch.
A witch. It really is a big stretch. And what does Mommy eat?
Food.
Okay, that's good. Excellent. And we just had a holiday that passed. Do you know what holiday that was? It was New Year's.
New Year's.
And what do you say for New Year's? This is for the Jewish people, of course. What do you say for New Year's?
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. Very good. Has anyone seen Dylan? Oh, what's over there? Hi, Dylan. How are you?
Good.
Good. How old are you?
A 5.
5. Very good. And we were just talking about Halloween. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Patrick.
I thought your name was Dylan. What's Patrick from?
Patrick's from SpongeBob.
Oh, from SpongeBob. And do you, at school, I heard you like some sports. What sports do you like?
Soccer.
Soccer? And what?
What?
Okay. Nothing. That was just me. And what do you like about soccer?
I like to kick the ball.
Yeah.
And I like to be a goaler.
And do you, did you get any goals?
Probably.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that's right. Now you like to draw, don't you? Now what's on here? Can you tell me something what do you like about this?
I like my name,
Yeah.
and there's a square in a circle.
Square in a circle. What else is here? What is that?
There's a name in there.
Uh-huh. What's this?
What?
What's this one right here?
Plunger.
A plunger? Hopefully you don't have to use that often anymore. You hang on to that. Thank you so much, Dylan. Caleb, where is Caleb? Caleb? Are you Caleb?
Yes.
Yeah. And how old are you, handsome?
I'm 5 years old.
Okay, excellent. And I hear you're like a gymnast or something.
Yep.
Really?
I like gymnastics.
And what do you like to do for gymnastics?
I jump.
Really? I can jump too, I think. I bet you I can't jump as high, though. You want to try? All right.
Yes.
Okay. You want to try too, Ethan? All right. I'll go first. Ready? Okay. How was that? Huh?
That's not like this.
Do you do it? All right. Caleb, let's see. Whoa! That is a jump. We got jumpers up here. Holy smokes. Not too close to the edge. We got a lot of work into you guys. We don't want to lose it all in one night here. Now you like some animals too, I heard.
Yep.
Yeah, what animals do you like?
Elephants and lions.
Wow. And why do you like elephants and lions?
Because they stay at the zoo.
Yes. I don't know if I want my lion at home. You're right. Excellent, excellent. Great job. Thank you very much, Caleb. Let's see. Where's Baxter? Baxter's over here. Yeah, Baxter is making all sorts of noises at me now. Baxter, let's see. Now, you like some movies, don't you? Yeah, what kind of movies do you like?
I like Star Wars,
Yeah. And is there any other kind of movie?
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, excellent. And what do you like about Star Wars?
Well, there's Darth Vader, Anakin, Yoda, Mace Windu,
Wow.
Obi-Wan, Master Yoda, Stormtrooper, and how about Kit Fisto?
Wow. I couldn't have done that, actually. All right, so who do you like the best? If I was Darth Vader, who would you be?
Anakin.
Anakin. Uh-oh. No, don't do
I'll be Master Yoda.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, I was a little afraid for a second. All right, great job, Baxter. Oh, I understand. You have a little letter here. What does this say?
Dr. Rumbler. Rimland, I forgot.
Well, read.
Okay. Thank you for helping me and all of the other kids get better. I love you. Baxter Burley, age 6.
How about that? Amazing. That's all right. No, you did perfect. Oh, you have a joke? All right. What's the joke?
Knock, knock.
Who's there? One more time.
Who? What are you, an owl?
Oh, you got one too? What's okay? Let's hear yours.
Knock, knock. Banana. Orange.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. That's what they call an easy crowd. All right, where's Eric? Are you? Okay, let me see. Eric, hey, how are you?
I'm great.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's see, what are we going to talk about? Now, I understand your classroom is very unique in some way. I hear your teacher's very interesting. Can you tell me about your teacher?
Well, she's very strict.
Maureen would like that. What else? What about that? What is it that's different? Like you said that you enjoyed the class, though. It was strict, but what?
It was fun and crazy and wild and unordinary.
Wow. Excellent, excellent. Sure. What's her name?
Mrs. Graff.
And who's your favorite friend at school?
Jason.
All right, Jason. Thank you very much, Eric. Anything else you want to say? No. Okay. He's all done. Let's see. Where's Philip? Okay. How you doing, Philip? Now, I think I heard you like science fiction too. You like certain movies. What movie do you like?
The Backyardigans.
The Backyardigans. That's an interesting science fiction one. Wow. And what did you like about it?
Because it shows the chapter.
Aha. Which chapter do you like?
Bikers Viking.
Ah, you see, I know nothing about that movie, and I can contribute nothing to this conversation. So what about friends? Do you have any friends?
Yes.
I mean, besides me.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm certainly your buddy now. What are your friends' names?
Jason. Kayla.
And what do you guys do together?
We play in the backyard.
Excellent. What else do we want to ask him? I feel like I want to ask him something else. I'm going to come back to you maybe. We'll see what happens. Nick. Where's Nick? Nick. Behind me? Nick, all right. Nicholas. Now, you like movies, too. What is this? You have a huge movie theme. We're in L.A. here, I guess, right? What movies do you like?
Action, comedy, and drama.
Action, comedy, and trauma. Like the Monty Python's movies, maybe? Yes. Yes. Now, you're a filmmaker, too, right?
Sort of a filmmaker.
What do you mean, sort of a filmmaker?
Hey, I've only made one movie.
Oh, all right. All right, I guess that's sort. And how did that go?
Actually went pretty good during the summer.
So how long did it take for you to do this whole movie?
One day.
One day? How do you do that?
My friend Brandon was about to leave home to the Mojave Desert, so we had to film this all in one day.
Wow. So you got everything in? Everything's there?
Not everything. We had to skip a few things.
Now,
Scenes.
really? Now, what did you end up skipping?
Hey, it's a lot of parts. I can't remember all of them.
Well, okay. Well, what's one scene that you skipped?
Okay, I can't remember.
All right. That's fine. Can we act it out in interpretive dance?
No, thank you.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, this is really ad-lib because some of you guys actually didn't interview. I don't even know your name.
My name is Ben.
Right. Excellent. You're absolutely right. So, Ben, how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. So what grade is
Ninth.
that? And what do they do in ninth grade these days?
I wouldn't know really. My school isn't really traditional.
That's all right. This is not a traditional crowd, so you can say anything you want. It's all right.
It's different to say the least. It's a charter school based in Sacramento. It's project-based learning, so it's not like, here's the homework, do it overnight, I want to see it in the morning. Really.
I like the school already. So you enjoy the school. It fits for you. What, as in one of the older children, I mean, what was one of the harder things for you in getting through this to be here today? Like as you grew up, can you think of things that were kind of a hard time for you?
Not fitting in.
And what was that like?
It was horrible. Yeah. It was pretty bad. I used to get teased a lot. I was obese.
You're kidding. Which diet are you on now? I just saw notebooks open up.
GFCF diet.
All right, excellent, excellent. You're raising your hand. Why are you raising your hand? What is this anyway that you're holding on to? What's this say?
A special guest prize.
Special guest pass, and prize, or prize. Excellent. And you read that upside down, which I think is amazing. There's a little boy behind me. What's that? Twisty. If you could say, one thing to those people that were hard on you, what would you tell them in regards to how they should be treating people with special needs? Yeah.
I don't think you can answer that yet.
Yeah. He said owie, which would have worked as well.
Just one word?
No. Any words. What would you say to people? You've been through a lot. These people treated you horribly. What would you want them to know, based on what you went through?
I just want to know why they did it. Why they treated me so badly.
That's a really good question. Well, I think your school sounds a lot more fun than theirs, so I think everybody gets what they end up that they're supposed to get. Ethan, you want to walk with me? That's cool. Okay. So how do you feel like being later on in this crowd? Are you the last one? Is that everybody? Oh, no, we got one more. Okay. How are you? Now, we met a year ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Where were we? Do you know?
Somewhere around here.
That's right. In fact, and you know what we were eating, actually, is what it was.
Yeah, that place.
Place. So how old are you now?
13.
13. And how's this experience been for you?
What do you mean?
Well, just getting through this. Here you are on stage, and you're doing extremely well. Was this hard? Was it a hard thing to go through to be, at this age? Yeah, you can have your book. Take your book. Let's move the water.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Now, what was harder? Was it how hard your mom was on you to get you back? I remember we were talking about that a little bit.
Well, she used to be a little strict about my autism.
And now?
She's a lot less.
And do you go to school now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where? What grade are you in now?
7th.
7th. And you have friends? What are your friends like? What do you like to do at school?
I like to eat.
I want to ask your diet too, but which diet are you on?
Low carb.
Excellent. Okay, so you're like an Atkins person all of a sudden. Where'd Atkins come from in this? Excellent. So what do you like to do at school?
I just told you I like to eat.
Okay, besides... Good thing she's here to set us straight. Holy cow. And your friends?
Well, I don't have that much. I have one named TJ, Allie, and Sarah. I don't know that much, and I know someone, but I don't know who her name is, but I just know her.
Excellent. And you're making a film as well, as I understand.
Yeah.
Mom says yes, but she's, so you're doing a documentary, I think?
Huh.
Okay, you are. You think you're doing a documentary. See, Mom has the camera so hidden you don't even know.
Well, I feel a whole lot better after I recovered, because I feel like I'm a little bit more normal, because when you're normal, your whole life, it doesn't really care. But if you're autistic, and if you're normal, it feels a lot better.
Ah, okay, got it. It's amazing how much we take for granted. Absolutely. So who do we have left? How are you?
Good.
What was it like to wait all that time?
What did you say?
How was it to wait all this time for me to talk to you, just standing here? Is that...
I didn't really care, because I was entertained by other people's thoughts.
Now, how old are you?
13.
I like how you're waiting for me to move the microphone back, and I just was zoning. Your timing is much better than mine. And what do you like to do?
In my spare time, I like to skateboard or play video games or see if any of my friends want to play.
Excellent. Where do you guys live? You're here, aren't you?
Yeah, we live in Long Beach.
Excellent. Excellent. So the drive wasn't that bad for you guys?
Well, we only had to go over the freeway once.
Nice. So that probably only took a couple hours.
No, it took less than an hour. It was no big deal.
Excellent. And what do you like to do with your friends?
Sometimes we like to go to my house, or we like to go to the park and play games.
Excellent. And what games do you like to play?
Well, sometimes we throw a baseball around and form a triangle or a square or any shape. Depends on how much people there are. And one day we had these. I'm not sure if my parents know about it, but we had these.
It's okay. You can tell me. I won't say a thing.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm just saying, my parents will think what the. And we got these wooden boomerangs and we threw them and they flew back.
Oh boy. So you learned ducking? Is that what that was?
Well, it was fun. I learned how boomerangs work, kind of.
Nobody got hurt though, I hope.
What?
Nobody got hurt or anything, I hope.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. I'm not worried. Not anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, some autistic kids that have recovered. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. You're awesome.